We're about to bring the medics onto track and get this show on the road. Medics, are you ready? Oh, please welcome Medic Mayhem, ladies and gentlemen. Starting with 0-0, Push Matush.
1-2, Kamikaze.
1-7, Tammy got you.
2-1, Fat China.
2-7, Chop Sonia.
Number 6-4, Dude of Hazard.
8-9, it's Judgment Ray.
3-6-5, Luna Chick.
4-2-0, Double D.
1-2-1-2, Smack and Teaser.
And your benchies today, Commander Strax and Lucci. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the Medic Mayhem. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the track, your Galactic Guardians. Led by number 2, say hello to Apex Predator. 101 Combat Wombat and 24 Bash Prompt.
Number 38, Skates of Wrath. And 47, Rogan Josh.
5-5 Coding Kitty 789 Car Block.
Number 8, Billy Verdin and 8-3, Momo Malicious on her debut bout this evening.
Hey. And 8-8 Ferris Wheeler, 9-9 Don't Panic Pixie.
Your alternate tonight, number 2, Apex Predator.
And your captain this afternoon, 8-9 Cruella de Kill.
On the bench tonight for the Guardians, we have Cat Astrophy and Hex Det.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the Galactic Guardians. Now, of course, we do have the Pokemons going on around, don't we, Melody?
To catch them all.
You've got to catch them all, but please stay behind the green line today. It's very, very important that we need to be safe. If you do see a Pokemon on the track during the bout, please don't run out and try and catch it. The only thing you're likely to catch is a skater to the face.
Not ideal.
Oh my God. Okay, now that I've had a heart attack, we're going to get this on. And we want to welcome to the track, the Law. Yes, give it up for the Law, ladies and gentlemen. Led by our head ref Devils, we've got Senor, Polly, Arctic Karma, Slain, Maniac, and Torque on skates. Off skates.
We have Ken, Lass, Wally, Fifi, Kristen, Richie, Appalling, PJ, Shirley, Buns, and Wilkinson.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the Law! Without them, it's just social skating with more pain. A lot more pain. All right, Wally with the whistle. We're about to get things underway. Dude Hazard's going to come out and jam first. We've got Tammy Got You. We've got Judgment Ray. We've got Smack and Teaser. And we've also got...
Jamming for the Guardians, we have Apex Predator.
Yes. We've got Cruella to Kill.
Skates of Wrath, Rogan Josh, and
Rogan
Don't
Josh.
Panic Pixie.
Absolutely. Whistle blows, here we go. A nice sedate warming up start.
Bit of jammer play on the line.
Everyone's trying to find a way through, but Blocker's doing a great job.
Apex Predator held up at the back by the medic blockers as Dude takes lead.
First lead of the bout to the medics. That's the end of the first jam. No points to the Galactic Guardians, and we've got 2 points to the medics. One in the box for Medic Mayhem already. It's Ferris Wheeler and Double D line up. A little bit of jostling on the line, want to get some good posse.
Off to a red hot start.
It's a good thing these guys had a little while to warm up because already so much jostling going on in that pack.
David takes lead jammer.
As the dude sits down, cut track penalty. Oh, big blocks.
Oh, he hits and calls it.
That was car block there with the big block for the Galactic Guardians.
3 points to the Guardians. None to the medics.
Hey, sneaky points.
Ooh, sneaky.
My favourite kind. Apart from all the other favourites. Got Apex Predator, Tamigotchi lining up.
2 medics in the bin, 1 from the Guardians.
So pack advantage with the Guardians, but a bit thin. Tamigotchi doing the jammer blocker, helping set up that triangle with Chomps and Smack. And it worked to great effect. Tamigotchi lead jammer.
She is skating hard.
Yeah, those wheels are on fire.
She's got to catch them all.
Catch on fire. Good thing we have a fire extinguisher.
She
Goes through, collects the
Point.
points. Excellent work. Score is currently the all even Steven, 6 points apiece.
We've got Push My Tush lining up for the medics on the jam line against Ferris. Still quite a few players in the bin. Ferris plays the 5th blocker.
And why not? Push Matush is a very agile jammer.
Ferris sneaks up on the outside and takes lead.
Great combination between offense and defense for both teams. And it's very unusual to see Ferris getting blocked like this, so well done to the medics.
Some fancy footwork gets him through with 4 points.
Ferris looks up, puts the pedal down and says, I'm going to go get some more. And manages to sneak through for another 2 points for the Guardians. So that gives them that 2-point lead early on, and already things very tight on the scoreboard.
Puts the Guardians 2 points ahead. It's tight.
Judgment Ray lining up against Rogan Josh.
Back at 5-on-5 derby.
That's the way we like it.
Oh, Josh takes Ray back with a jammer-on-jammer recycle.
Did it work? Will it be to his advantage? And it is.
Oh, right up the inside. Lead jammer goes to the Guardians.
Sounds like last night. Josh pushing Ray out. Apex Predator doing the recycling. Billy also giving a hand. Nice work. 5 more points to the Guardians.
Judgment Ray makes his way out, finishing his initial pass.
Teaser picking up the points.
Josh takes a big hit and calls it off.
And it's another 2 points to the Guardians. So a couple of nice jams there for the Galactic Guardians. They're edging out now to a 9-point lead. 19 points, place 10 early in this bout. One sitting down for the medics. Bout has a word to his jammer.
Strategizing on the line.
Kamikaze and Billy lining up. So all the jammers getting some early action here today.
Both pushing hard and not getting too far with it. Oh, Skates of Wrath comes around the outside and hits Kazi down before he takes lead.
One more for
One
Cam.
blocker.
There he goes, Kamikaze. Just hit the outside, so Billy's going to get sent to the track, set to the bin, so that's a power jam to the medics at just the right time.
Costly cut penalty there. This is what the medics need though, bit of a power jam to catch the points up. Cam's pushing and pushing, he's so close.
And he's got it.
As his 5 points.
Give it up, medics fans. This is a chance for your team to claw back that lead, take it.
Great offense there from Smack and Teaser.
Oh, nice.
And gets through, 5 points, calls it off. This will start the next jam with a power jam for the medics again, as Billy will finish the rest of her penalty in the bin.
Give it up for Kamikaze, ladies and gentlemen. He's one of our new skaters and doing an awesome job there as jammer. A lot of dodging and weaving, a lot of great jammer moves.
Excellent work.
Excellent.
David lines up on the jammer line for Medic Mayhem.
Smack and Teaser doing some cleaning up. Trying to push it open, and it does.
Smacks him straight out, and lead jammer goes to David. Billy's up the back, pushing her way through.
Nice combination there from Judgment Ray and Smack and Teaser. Getting Billy, pushing her out to the outside. She had to work hard to get through for her initial pass.
David gets through with his 5 points.
Great opportunity for David to get more points for the medics. But he has the mighty Ferris wheeler and car block to get through. And gets it.
5 points.
And 4 points to the Galactic Guardians as well. Billy able to get through the outside. Both teams getting the opportunity to get some points on the board early on. Judgment Ray hitting the track. Billy Verdun-Chill trying to find a way through. She does on the inside. Great eyes from Billy.
David calls it off.
And another 4 points to the medics. So great job from the old Double D.
That really put some points on the scoreboard there.
Absolutely, 14-8. Nice high-scoring jam. 39 plays 27. We got Chomp Sonia and Skates of Wrath lining up on the jam line.
And in the bin for the medics.
A lot of depth for both teams. Each team's got at least 5 jammers had to go already. Chomps with one more to get through.
Oh, it's tight.
It's very tight. Skates of Wrath picks up lead by a whisker. Chomp Sonia gets sent to the penalty bin.
Power jam to the Guardians. And she calls it. No points to both teams. However, the Guardians will start the next jam with a power jam, while Chomp Sonia sits the rest of her penalty.
And who are they going to stick on? Apex Predator. That is who you want to start off on a power start.
That's if you're the Guardians.
If you're the Guardians. If you're the medics, you just want them to field no jammer at all.
Yeah, that would be great.
It's kind of silly, really, but you know, it's happened before. Whistle blows, here we go. Apex Predator meeting the mighty Tamigotchi.
Harris's bit of an attempt on the inside with some offense.
Oh, dude! Big shoulders.
Gave Apex a bit of a hard time to get out of that pack there.
Luna's back on. As Ferris takes a seat in the penalty box. Great work from Smack and Teaser and Dude, just combining beautifully there on the inside. Tamagotchi gives chase, but Apex Predator makes it out.
Jump Sonia is back on the track, ladies and gentlemen, straight through on her initial pass.
That's how you do it.
And Apex calls it off before Chompy gets a chance for any points.
2 points more for the Galactics. They claw it back. It's within 5 points. They're on 34, chasing down the Medic Mayhem, still on 39. We're back to 5 on 5, almost. Ferris Wheeler standing up in the box. He's ready to come back on. We got Billy and Tushy lining up. Here we go.
5 on 5 on the track. Great offense by Ferris on the outside, gets Billy lead jammer.
Great work by Ferris.
Push my tush hot on her tail.
And that is all she wrote. Calls it off. No jammer on jammer action yet, but I'm sure there's going to be some as we wear our way along. Ferris Wheeler sits down again.
Just needs a break.
He does need a break. Apex Predator lining up against Tamagotchi.
I believe it's Rogan Josh.
It is Rogan Josh. Awesome.
Josh plays the fourth blocker.
Oh, and well done by
Run
Rogan.
for it.
Meets. Oh, look at this. Neck and neck.
Doesn't quite get lead.
But Tamagotchi
He
does,
calls
and
off.
she says, I'm not sharing
Not sharing those points.
sharing this one. No.
Judgment Ray lines up with the jammer panty on for Medic Mayhem. Apex Predator for the Guardians, while Ferris continues to sit his penalty out.
Yeah, I was right. I was just one jam early.
He was just a jam early, predicting the future.
Beats living in the past.
Oh,
That's what I do the other 6 days of the week. Here we go. Oh, big blocks. Look at that wall of medics.
Apex recycles Judgment Ray back once again.
Here we go.
Oh, and he was very close there. Gets out with lead jammer. Judgment Ray not too far behind him.
Oh, big hit of the deck. I felt that one through my bum right here. Ferris Wheeler.
Feel the vibrations in the floor.
There was definitely some sort of sensation in the force on that one.
Full of jokes on the start line as Rogan Josh tries to get Medic Mayhem to take the back line. Unsuccessfully, of course.
No, they're going to occupy the front. They're going to make it very hard for passing. Billy and Tushy lining up against each other again. Last time it was all 0-0. Let's see who can get some points this time.
Tushy straight out, lead jammer.
Oh, yeah. Nice middle
He's
to the
pushing
inside.
hard. Jump Sonia's off with a penalty.
Billy gets through. Tushy, meanwhile, trying to push her way through past the wall of Guardians. She manages to keep it together and picks up 4 points for her trouble. Well done. Nice line of defense from Double D. Pushes Billy off to the inside. She's got to try again. Tushy, meanwhile, up against Rogan Josh. I think that was... Oh, no.
I think she might have been trying to call it.
I think I wouldn't really count that as an intimidation by Rogan Josh. It was more like going for the tickle. Belly rubs for everybody.
Chompy's still finishing her penalty in the bin, with Ferris lining up for the Guardians.
There's Tamagotchi for the medics. All teams using that wonderful triangle defense. Codeine Kitty comes through, cleans a path for Ferris Wheeler to get through. Great blocking by Codeine Kitty.
Tamagotchi's got the speed skates on, trying to catch up to Ferris. Ferris calls it just as he's hit out by those medic blockers. Takes
Great work
over
by the
3
Guardians.
points.
I have a feeling Combat Wombat may want that jam line. I'm not sure. The fact that she was lying all over it. Putting down a fine layer of sweat just to help with the lubrication.
Judgment Ray lines up against Rogan Josh at the jam line. We're back at 5-on-5 derby.
Whistle blows, here we go. Combat Wombat tries to clear a path through the inside. No can do. There goes Ray. Oh yeah! Rogan Josh, instead of heading forward, helps with the recycling.
Forces Ray to go all the way through the pack again. Very sneaky play there. But Ray had lead the whole time and calls it off.
So, good fun and games all round by both jammers there. It's all very tactical. We got Apex Predator lining up against Chomp Sonia. One in the box for the medics, so medics not with the pack advantage this time. That goes to the Galactic Guardians.
Some very clear officiating coming from the jam timer.
That's why we
Love our officials here. Very important.
Multiplayer block called against Dude, so he's going to sit down.
Apex Predator sneaks through, lead jammer. Chompy's fighting hard.
Yeah, it's all very hard work out there, eh, Melody? Sonia hit the deck, picked herself up, dusted herself off. She's through.
Apex playing leapfrog with Smack and Teaser.
A lot of penalties for the medics as Smack and Teaser comes through.
Great offense from Lunatic, clearing a hole on the inside for Chompy. As Apex Predator comes through, picks up 4 points. Scores are close. Medic Mayhem's only 5 points ahead.
Oh, mate.
Just over a quarter of a way through the game.
We've promised you great derby action, ladies and gentlemen. We hope you are enjoying it.
Billy lines up against Judgment Ray. A couple of blockers in the bin from each team.
Bash Prompt's doing a great job on the outside. Don't Panic Pixie on the inside. Also for the Guardians, doing a great job. Billy finally gets through for her initial pass. Meanwhile, Judgment Raiders says, I'll take 4 points, thank you very much. Calls it off. Medics just build that lead slowly. It's up to 9, 50 versus 59. We're 11 minutes and change left in this first half.
A couple of hugs on the jam line here with Skates of Rash and Tamagotchi.
Probably getting ready to do some Pokemon during halftime.
Potentially.
Very likely. Whistle blows, here we go. Tudor Hazard just working his way through the pack there to clear a path for Tamagotchi. Rogan Josh shuts her down though.
Skates of Wrath pushing up the back.
Great triangle
so
defense from the medics. That is fantastic work.
Great defense. Skates of Wrath takes a hit, gets straight back up.
Dodging and weaving from Tammy as she's working her way through the pack. And it's all just clammed up on turn 2.
Dude of Hazard gets a clockwise block penalty. And the jam's called off.
3 points to the medics.
Dude takes a seat. He'll spend the next 30 seconds of the next jam in the penalty bin.
So we've got a full set of Galactic Guardians blockers on the track. 3 for the medics. Got Push Matush and Apex Predator lining up. Here we go. Apex Predator helping out on the line. Smack and Teaser collects him on the outside. The recyclers in effect. Kamikaze leaning in, doing that great defense. Well done.
Apex finally gets through with lead jammer. And not before Smack and Teaser comes back up with another shot.
And very effective, forcing the big recycle all the way back for both jammers. Both have to try again. Very effective use of time, allowing the medics to get back up to full strength as Pushman Tush comes through.
Apex Predator calls it off, using his lead jammer abilities previously picked up. No points to either team for that jam.
All that effort, Melody, for no reward.
Oh, there's still a reward.
Derby is its own reward.
I mean, if you're the medics, you just stop the Guardians from scoring any points. That is a good reward.
We do have a charge timeout to Blue.
Time for a tune.
Why not?
Maybe not time for a tune.
Madness takes its toll. But listen closely.
That's
Not for very much
Thanks,
long.
Mr. Sound.
I've got to keep control. Doing the time war.
Don't forget, guys, beverages and baked goodies over at the stand over the far side.
Come, get into it.
It's just a jump to the left.
Thanks, Wally. We're going to get things underway in just a second.
David, Billy Verdin, take the jammer line.
Galactic Guardians again occupying that jam line, but beautiful.
Fancy footwork scores David lead jammer.
That was a wonderful bit of stepping around to the outside. David, those long, lean legs doing the damage. Oh boy, turn 2 comes a cropper. And it's a cut track. So that hands the power jam off to the Galactic Guardians. Couldn't come at a better time for them.
12 points in it at this point in time.
Just stretching that out, building bridges, making life very hard for Billy, but she is through and picks up 5 points for the Galactic Guardians.
Rogan Josh comes through trying to pull some offense. As Billy gets recycled all the way to the back by Judgment Ray.
Around the outside goes Double D. Oh, so close, and it is points to the medics.
Tamagotchi takes a seat in the penalty bin. As Double D comes around. 5 points to the medics.
And
Had a
that is
panty pass to Rogan
was
Josh.
Star pass, so 3 points to the
Only
Guardians.
4 points with a jammer panty on your head, so during the panty pass they've missed 1 point there.
That's it. But Josh, as easy as you like, comes through, picks up 4 more, and 4 more points to Double D and the medics as well. That's all she wrote. So points for everybody. 1 point advantage on that jam, though, to the medics. They are on 75. Galactic Guardians on 62.
Hugs on the jammer line between 2 brothers. Dude of Hazard, Ferris Wheeler.
Is that what they mean by the term brothers in arms?
Potentially. I don't think that's what they meant at the time,
Today's
but that's
terrible.
what it could mean today.
Today's terrible jokes are brought to you by alcohol.
So punny. Ferris Wheeler, he's out with lead jammer for the Galactic Guardians. Dude of Hazard's almost there. Apex Predator forces.
Oh, yeah.
Cycled all the way to the back as Ferris comes through. 5 points.
Beautiful little apex jump from Ferris. Make sure he gets the points.
What an exciting jam. Dude of Hazard takes a little crawl across the floor.
As does
Somersaults.
Ferris Wheeler. That is certainly one of the most daintiest call-offs you'll ever see. Big barrel roll, crawls off. I'm just going to tap my little hips here.
Gymnastics in roller derby.
Who would have thought it? It will be an Olympic sport, by the way, gymnastics with roller skates.
Really?
Absolutely. Can you imagine doing that, like the balance beam with roller skates? That would be awesome.
Scary. Push my tush lines up against Rogue and Josh. One blocker from the Guardians in the bin. Josh plays fourth blocker once again.
Tushy trying to find a way through, and there she goes.
Didn't pay off for Rogue and Josh that time.
Especially as he's got swarmed by medics. Four points to the medics, and more importantly, nothing for the Guardians if you're a medics fan, or a medics skate if they mind. Apex Predator and Tamagotchi lining up against each other again. Two very exciting jammers. Medics get the jam line posse this time.
Guardian still short a blocker with Kablock, only a few seconds left to serve his penalty. Bit of laughter on the jam line.
Not for long. Whistle blows, here we go. Again, Apex Predator is trying to combine his blocking and jamming skills at the same time. See if it works.
Apex Predator trying to make the most of the Apex. Doesn't quite pull through.
Up chomp Sonya saw to that one. And again, Chomps with the big moves.
Lead jammer. Tamagotchi finishes her initial pass as Dude of Hazard heads to the bin. Apex Predator calls it off. 3 points on the board for the Guardians.
Clawing about that lead. They're now on 70, chasing down the medics, 79. We promised you awesome derby action. It's all happening here at Lefevre. Light City with the goodies today. Billy lining up against that man, Judgment Ray.
That man.
Is that man.
Penny pass straight off the line, gets Rogue and Josh out with the panty on his head, but he won't get lead jammer because he's past that panty. Judgment Ray takes it and calls it straight away before Josh has a chance to get any points on the board. Sneaky move there.
It's a good tactical move, but it didn't pay any dividends that time. But it's another arsenal, or another bow in the arsenal of the Galactic Guardians they can pull out at any time.
Great move to have up the toolkit.
It's points by hook or by crook in this sport. So you've got to get anywhere you can. Ferris Wheeler lining up against Chomp Sonya. Again, those strong triangles in the defense. Chomp's timing that little run up to perfection. And she is through as lead jammer. Great work by Chomp Sonya on that one around the outside.
Round the outside.
Round the outside.
Every commentary pair ever had to say that. Jumpy gets through, 4 points, calls it off.
And 4 points to the medics, nothing to the Guardians in that jam. Guardians out straight away to occupy the jam line. Coding Kitty, Cruella to Kill, Combat Wombat, just staking a claim right there.
Not long left of the half, 13 points in this one. In a tight game the whole way long.
Love it.
Great.
Apex tries the outside. Lunatic says,
Judgment Ray, lead jammer, Apex Predator hot on his tail.
Oh, jammer, jammer, jammer!
Oh, and he's down. Judgment Ray calls it off.
Very conveniently left just outside his team area by Apex. That's kindness. In the right measure. Ray has a seat. No, not far to sit down and have a quick breather.
Billy Verdin lines up against Push My Tush. 4 blockers apiece.
Packs close in on each other. Here we go.
Tushy takes a stack almost.
That was a nice little foxy move there almost.
And Tushy's out with lead jammer.
Yep.
Billy's fighting hard up the back.
Getting a hand from Ferris Wheeler. Bash prompt.
Tushy sneaks straight through those Guardian blockers. 5 points to the medics.
That's right. Meanwhile, Smack and Teaser doing a great job there on Billy Verdin.
Gates of Wrath heading to the penalty bin. Another big hit. Successful panty pass to Ferris. Gets the Guardian jammer out.
And he's got his speed skates on. Tushy, meanwhile, picks up all the points, says, that'll do very nicely, thank you.
Great jam for the medics. That brings us to the end of the first half, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for all the skaters on the track. Great first half of action here at Lefevre this afternoon. Points currently, Medic Mayhem on 93, Galactic Guardians on 70, but it's not much in it. Stand up, get some Pokemons, get some food and beverage. We'll see you back in a few minutes for the second half.
Great plan. Teams are keen to go. Still 20 seconds left of intermission and they're on the track. They are ready.
So are we.
The crowd doesn't look ready yet. Who's ready?
So you are. Who here thinks the Medic Mayhems can hold on to win this one? Who here thinks the Galactic Guardians have got what it takes to come and get the victory? Alrighty guys, we are all set to get underway in a few seconds.
Push My Tush lines up against Rogue and Josh. Got a fist bump at the start line there.
And a little bit of exercise. Here we go.
Oh, Josh tries to push Tushy up the line. Push My Tush is receiving a multiplayer block.
And she is gone.
Power jam for Rogue and Josh.
Just what the
Bit of
start.
juking,
Oh
and
my
he
God.
is through with 5 points. Push
And
My
it's-
Tush is going to serve 2 minutes. She did
2
not
minutes?
hear her penalty quickly enough.
2 minutes?
Oh, 1 minute. My bad. 2 penalties.
I'm going to say, that's
1
like
minute, 2
forever.
1 minute, 2 penalties. Jam's finished.
It's very 2010 of you,
It
Melody
is.
Lewis.
It is. Been playing Derby for that long that I still think a penalty is longer than 30 seconds. It feels longer than 30 seconds when you're sitting there.
I'm sure it does. It feels like forever.
Feels like a lifetime.
So that's going to hand off the power start to Ferris Wheeler. And the Galactic Guardians, they have a few points to claw back. It could be ill or even Stephen by the end of this. And Rogue and Josh is sitting down in the bin. Tushy's coming out like, who, me?
Bit of a confused
It's you.
start here.
The jam did start.
I'm confused.
And now Tushy is going to sit down for her second penalty, so she will sit 30 seconds.
Josh pulled some rulebook strategies out there. I might have to read up on what just happened.
Nope, that was exactly right, because the Galactic Guardians jammer would have been called for a penalty. So Tushy only has to sit as long, or she has to come straight back out. Rogue and Josh would only have to sit as long as Tushy was out, so that's it. But Tushy got called for 2 penalties. So
When
she has to
did
sit
Rogue
for
and Josh
all
get
of
the
a second.
penalty?
That would have been at the end of the previous jam. So
Anyway,
it
Rogue and
all
Josh,
works
he's on
out.
the track, smashing it out.
The law knows the rules.
She overtakes, Josh calls it off. We're back to a jammer apiece. The funny business has come to an end.
Any business will always come to an end. We've got an official's timeout. They need to just have a quick chat. Just making sure everyone is around all the penalties for that last jam.
Ferris Wheeler, Tamagotchi lining up at the start line.
Don't forget, guys, the next bout is on Saturday, the 20th of August, 6 p.m. at this very venue. The Galactic Guardians will be back, and they will be taking on the Regimental Rollers.
Well, the
Who's playing for
Regimental
them?
Rollers will be taking on the Galactic Guardians.
Someone will take on someone, and who's skating for them, Melody? That's new.
Yeah, me.
Hey!
That exciting.
Very exciting. So make
Jump
sure you
along
put
to
that in your diaries, ladies and gentlemen. Saturday, the 20th of August, 6 p.m.
Definitely wear camo.
And definitely wear clothes,
Camo.
if you wish. If you want to wear, like cosplay, I mean, come dress as a Pokemon. It's all
Or you can come dressed as a Regimental Roller.
You could. Well, you will be.
I definitely will be.
Well, that's good. Don't forget, guys, also the Light City Derby quiz night is on the 30th of July at the Lady Daily Hotel.
It is coming Saturday.
My God, it is. If you would like to come along, get over the Facebook event page.
There are some great prizes up for grabs.
Oh, awesome.
Great prizes,
I look
including
forward-
some things made by me.
Really well, in that case, I look forward to taking all of them home because I'm
gonna
going to
win
be
it.
playing and I'm going to win.
You hope. Maybe I'll win them.
Why would you want to win your own work?
That could be a nice thing.
It is a nice thing. I've seen your work. It's awesome.
Thanks, man.
Don't forget,
Derby.
back to the Derby. Also, don't forget, Light City Derby will be hosting the Men's Nationals on the weekend of the 26th of November. Stick that in your diary. Not at this very venue, but we will be in Adelaide hosting men's teams from around the nation. It's going to be awesome.
It's going to be huge.
And if you've been enjoying watching the Men's World Cup on YouTube over the last few days, that's the sort of action you can expect to see live and in Adelaide.
Great time.
It'll be amazing.
I'm so excited. Official timeout is over. Tamagotchi, Ferris Wheeler on the line. David's antsy for the jam start.
Can't wait. Oh, leaning all the way in, Ferris Wheeler pushing that pack forward. And he finds a way through the inside. Off he goes.
McInteeser heads for the chase. Can't catch him in time. Tamagotchi hot on Ferris's wheels.
Oh, geez, look at those legs go. She is absolutely rocketing along. God, there's Derby goals right there, I tell you.
Ferris Wheeler calls it off. 4
That's
points
for
apiece.
everybody.
That's exciting. They got them all.
Sounds familiar.
They all got them.
They all got them?
Got them all.
Everything? Every little thing that you can get, they got.
Maybe. They could have got more.
They could have got more.
They got enough.
There's no such thing as enough. It's 93-97. Galactic Guardians only 4 points behind.
Billy Verdin up against.
Chomp Sonia.
Thanks. Mental blank.
That's all right.
Chompy's pushing those
And there goes
Guardians.
Chomps. Oh, almost.
Almost gets taken right to the back before she got that potential cut penalty that was looming.
Cruella to kill.
Billy
Doing the
Verdin.
big recycle work. She's going to go through again. There goes Billy.
Chompy's having a tough time. Comes in. Josh comes in, one last hit.
Cody and Kitty
she's
also.
out.
Billy around the outside. Only got Dude to deal with. Decides, nah. Pulls it off. So that's all
4 points to the Guardians.
So that will bring us up to even Steven, ladies and gentlemen. It's 97 apiece. Oh my good lordy, yes.
This
Got
is
a real game on our hands.
nail biting.
Do you actually have nails left? I left mine a long time ago.
That could be shorter.
Judgment Ray up against Apex Predator. Here we go.
Judgment Ray plays the fifth blocker for a second before pushing against those Guardian blockers.
Round the outside,
Block.
block, tries to clean him up, but it's Ferris Wheeler who gets the damage.
Takes him all the way back behind the pack.
Apex Predator, great presence, keeps the skates in bounds on that Apex jump, so he gets lead jammer.
Judgment Ray finishes his initial pass as Apex Predator approaches for his first scoring pass. Takes an assist from his own player before calling it. Picking up 4 points.
Yes, he pumps the fist in the air and says, "You beauty."
He's happy with that one.
Hey, I'm happy with that one. Everyone's happy.
Everyone's happy. Maybe not the medics.
Oh, they'd be happy. It's a great game. Look at this. Galactic Guardians have just hit the front, ladies and gentlemen.
Lead change.
Make some noise, fans. This is big news.
Billy lines up against Fat China.
Fatty getting some help. Billy stuck at the back behind the dude.
Look, and Josh recycles Fat China all the way to the back.
Fatty trying to find a way through, outside, inside, but the Guardians just doing a great number on her there.
Look, and Josh takes a big stack. Jumpy, Fat China, she's through. Lead jammer.
Yes. She gets lead jammer, so great news for Medics fans.
Hard work paid off.
Billy, meanwhile, stuck at the back, and her pivot's in the bin, so she has got to do all the work herself. Fatty, meanwhile, goes through, picks up 4 points for the Medics. We're back to evens all over again. It's 101 apiece.
Billy makes it out.
Fatty gets pushed out on the inside. She calls it off. Another 3 points to the Medics. So they hit the lead again. Another lead change.
Up and down.
Sounds like an elevator
A little bit.
or something else. Goes up and down a lot. Pushman Tush lining up against Ferris Wheeler, my hero.
Aww. Rogan Josh, a couple seconds left in the penalty bin.
Great work by Chomp Sonia, and the dude forces Ferris Wheeler to the back. And again, the dude with that outstretched butt.
Dude forces the cut out of Ferris Wheeler, who's already... No, it was the cut out of...
Out of Pushy.
Shmai Tush takes the cut.
So, Pushman Tush got to sit down 30 seconds. Ferris Wheeler with a power jam, try to get them all. Smack and teaser showing Apex Predator to the outside. Meanwhile, Ferris Wheeler gets through, picks up 5 points for the Galactic Guardians. Guardians all set.
And they call the jam off.
And just as Pushman Tush gets released, so we are going to be back to 5-on-5 for the next
exciting.
jam. And who better than Tamagotchi and Apex Predator to line up on the jam line? Medics come over and say, well, this one is ours on the jam line. Defense gets set in that beautiful triangle offense, or defense, I should say. And here we go.
Tammy
yeah.
absolutely smashing her way through those Guardian blockers.
It's a big pile up there. Out of all that, Apex Predator gets forced to the inside. He's got to work through again. Lunatic picks herself up, joins the pack.
Apex Predator straight up the outside, picks up lead jammer.
Tamagotchi also through.
Pushing hard to catch up.
Beautiful poise and balance from both jammers.
Dude gives the big hit, forcing Apex to call it off.
And do we get sneaky points there? No? Don't think so. Medics got points though, so they're on 107. Galactic Guardians, meanwhile, have kicked out to 112, so they're back in the lead.
What a great game.
Oh, mate. Light City Derby is where it's at, ladies and gentlemen. You are seeing fantastic derby. Every single bout here at La Fever. Slow start from both jammers, edging their way forward, but now it's all on
Billy gets recycled up to the back as Cam pushes up the front, takes lead jammer.
Nice work from Cam.
A cheer from the crowd there on that one.
Hey, nice to see some fans. They can hear you, ladies and gentlemen. Don't
Billy
forget
is
to cheer 'em.
almost through. Big clap for Billy. Finishes their initial pass.
Kamikaze getting forced to the outside. He's going to try again.
Bit of direction from the bench goes unnoticed by the jammer on that one.
4 points apiece, so even Stevens, honours shared by both teams on that jam. And we've got Chomp Sonia and Ferris Wheeler lining up.
Chompy's hanging back, giving herself a bit of a run up before she hits that pack.
And it's becoming a customary move from Chomp Sonia. Getting a little forward momentum just to see if that helps. At the moment it is, because Ferris Wheeler is at the back. Due to hazard, big recycle.
Chompy's out lead jammer to the medics.
There you go.
Awesome, fancy footwork from Ferris. As he speeds up along that outside line. Dude tries to lay a hit, misses. Chompy comes up, scoring pass. Straight around the outside and calls it with 4 points. What a good jam.
Excellent jam. That's textbook.
Great jam.
So that brings the medics within 1 point of the Galactic Guardians. We're at 18 minutes and change.
Does another lead change loom in the distance?
Would, I imagine. Galactic Guardians decide it's time for a quick chat. Light City Co-Ed Sabres are going to be participating in URDP, the United Roller Derby Playoffs. That's a co-ed tournament in Melbourne. That's coming up on the 13th to the 14th of August. I dare suspect that will be all over YouTube as well. So if you can't go across for Melbourne, you can probably catch all the action live. Sabres representing South Australia. Going to be awesome.
It'll be a great time.
The party bus will definitely be on the road all weekend for Light City. Teams, meanwhile, are setting up for a pivot line start by the looks. And that's not a bad thing at all. Like to see a little bit of old school. Nope, edging their way back.
Rogan Josh lines up against Judgment Ray.
Those teasers, how could they do this to me?
They are off to a piping start. Rogan Josh sneaks up the inside, picks up lead jammer as Judgment Ray still fights his way through. Finishes the initial pass. It's a fast pack on this round.
Excellent.
Medic's trying to run away from Josh, make it harder for him to score some points. Josh requesting the sweep from his players and calls it off. 1 point.
That's all you need. That gets that lead up to 2 for the Galactic Guardians. 117 plays 115.
Tight game.
Tushy lining up against Ferris Wheeler.
Apex Predator finishing the rest of his penalty in the bin.
It's a good place to finish it.
Whoa. What other place is there?
You can finish it outside if you like. Generally not the best place, especially on a day like this. Tushy, meanwhile, spreading out the back, dives
Great
on the
duck.
inside, catches car block unawares. Beautiful, agile footwork from Pushman Tush.
Ferris Wheeler is working that mermaid butt, finishing his initial pass.
And that is excellent work. That was Combat Wombat making life hard for Tush.
Gets so low they can't even touch her.
Hey, you can't touch this, she says.
And touch my tush.
And touch my everything. She is gone. Ferris Wheeler goes through, picks up 4 points for the Guardians.
Push my tush, takes a lay down, says it's time for bed and calls the jam off.
She wants
Picks
that
up 2
tummy
points.
rub. Tummy rubs.
Tummy rubs.
Mirrors. We're back to 5 on 5. Judgment Ray coming out.
It's even Stevens.
Oh, you
On the
little
scoreboard.
beauty. 121 apiece, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up. All skaters. Oh, my wordy lordy. This is so awesome.
Judgment Ray, Rogan, Josh. Ray just having a little peer over Josh's shoulder at the pack ahead of him. Josh takes a stack on the inside line. Ray gets recycled by Apex Predator, and he takes the cut, didn't quite make it back behind the pack. So it's just Rogan Josh jamming.
Got the one more.
Takes lead jammer.
Yep, avoids the outstretched butt of Duda Hazard, showing a lack of pelvic commitment there.
He's coming
Gesture.
around. Guardians come up for a bit of a sweep, give Josh some offense. And he's pushing and pushing for his 5 points. There it is.
Hey, hey, hey. All coming in handy. Galactic Guardians back in the lead for reals. Oh, little apex jump. Another 5 points for Rogan Josh.
Judgment Ray's fighting hard.
Just got Codeine Kitty to get past. And he gets through.
Finishes his initial pass.
Watch me
Oh,
while it
Rogan
goes
Josh. Great juke.
It's awesome, Derby. Players clear the track. New set comes out. Got Push Matush up against Billy Verdin. And here we go.
Push my tush assessing the track, thinking about where she's going to go. And it's right behind Tease as he tries to give her some offense.
Tamigotchu manages to catch Billy.
And it works. She catches herself on 1 foot, picks up lead jammer, Billy Verdin pushing up the back.
Great work from Tamigotchu and Chomp Sonia combining.
Great defense there from the medics.
Tamigotchu forces Billy to the outside. She's got to try again. Tushy, meanwhile, goes through, picks up 5 points for the medics.
Solid effort.
Very solid. She's hitting through the Guardian defense again, around the outside, and
Push
it is
my
another
tush.
5 points.
She is on fire.
Mate, I tell you, she's so on fire, you could cook a roast dinner. I don't even know what that means.
I missed it. Push my tush, another 5 points.
And we've got an injury on the track. We have the St. John's coming out. All right, she's back on her feet, ladies and gentlemen. Skates of Wrath. I want to say thank you to the St. John's as well for coming out every single bout, making sure that all the skaters and everyone on track is kept in tip-top shape. Looks like Skates just took one to the head there. She's all right.
Skaters getting ready, heading back to the track as Skates of Wrath gets looked after in the bench area.
Apex Predator and Kamikaze lining up on the jam line. Packs getting themselves organised and set to go. Sneaky move by the Guardians there, trying to force a no pack.
Kamikaze takes a low block penalty from streaming into the pack there and knocking a few skaters out.
That hands off lead jammer to Apex Predator and the Guardians.
This might see us another lead change.
I hope it does. This has been nothing but excitement.
Who tries to lay that last hit on, but Apex Predator gets straight through. 5 points.
And that does hand the lead back to the Galactic Guardians.
Ferris comes and takes a seat in the bin. Must be his day off.
See what you did there. Actually, what? No, wait, okay. Yes.
That's
Right,
that jam over while Cam still stands in the bin. 4 points to the Guardians.
They have sealed the deal on that one, on that lead change. They are 144, 8 points ahead of Medic Mayhem on 136. We got 12 minutes left to go in this bout. It is anyone's game.
Rogan Josh lines up on the jam line. He's got a power jam start there.
He goes all the way back, all the way forward, timing it beautifully to get that forward momentum.
He is absolutely smashing at that Medic defense.
But it's Smack and Teaser, Chomp Sonia, Judgment Ray and Tammy Got You.
Big jump around Smack and Teaser gets him lead jammer. While Cam still fights up the back.
Ferris Wheeler back on track as well, so we're back to 5 on 5 for about 3 seconds.
Had a panty pass. And the jam's called off.
And there's another cut track as well, so we're going to have a couple of players in the bin to start the next one.
Mix it up a bit.
Yeah, it's nice to see things get mixed up, but it is a bin full of Galactic Guardians.
Bit of an advantage here to Medic Mayhem as we start the next jam.
Absolutely, so you
Pegs
got...
Predator.
Yes,
Push my tush.
yes.
Great lineup. Jammers toying with each other a little bit there on the start line. Who's going to go first?
Apex Predator, of course, very effective switching jammer blocker. Making
Great
life hard.
defense work there from the medics as they come back as Tushy toyed with the jammer, giving herself lead jammer.
Push my tush actually getting Combat Wombat airborne there, I think, for a moment. That is no mean feat. Combat Wombat, an awesome blocker, very hard to defeat.
Great time to call that jam off from Push My Tush. 4 points and 2 Guardians still in the bin, giving the medics another advantage on the jam start.
So making sure everyone's organised. It's only Cruella to kill and Don't Panic Pixie who are allowed to start.
Rogan Josh, Judgment Ray.
And here we go.
Josh doing a bit of blocking again.
Trying to sneak through, and Dre getting his skates on the outside.
Oh, Josh tries to take the outside, but Smack and Teaser takes him out. He also goes back, so Josh does not enter behind him. Judgment Ray with lead jammer.
Great work by Smack and Teaser on that one to tie Rogan Josh up in knots. Allowed Judgment Ray to get through and get points. So excellent blocking again from the Medic Mayhem. They claw back that lead. They are now only 4 points behind. 148 for the Guardians, 144 from the Medics. We are inside 10 minutes left to go in this game.
So intense.
Tammy Got You and Apex Predator as we go old school for reals this time.
We have Apex Predator and Tammy Got You on the jam line. Playing with each other a little bit there. Who's going to get through first?
It is rough and tough at the back of the line. But there goes Tammy.
Through.
Woo!
Jammer to the medics.
Tammy Got You with the hot toe stomping feet. It's almost balletic. It is wonderful to watch. Bit of a head fake there from Tammy Got You that time.
The jam gets called off. Apex Predator takes a little slide up the line there.
Most sneaky points for the Guardians though, so 2
Move
extras.
to the medics.
The medics, they are now only 2 points behind. Lordy.
This is tight.
This is tighter than the nuts on my toe stops here, Melody Malice.
Want those tight. That's
It's
very
pretty tight. Galactic Guardians decide they want to have a chat, and I don't blame them. Don't forget, guys, after party tonight is at the Lady Daily Hotel, Hindmarsh on Port Road. Beautiful venue, great drinks, great food, and great company as you get to have a bit of a dinner and a chat with your Light City Derby players. Don't forget, guys, next bout, August 20th, Galactic Guardians take on the Regimental Rollers, or the other way around. But it will be happening here on the 20th of August.
It'll be a big one.
It'll be awesome.
Only 8 minutes, 7 seconds left in this game.
Oh, my God. I just don't want it to end. This is so good.
It's gone by so quickly.
Just got to the chorus on that one.
Rogue and Josh lines up against Chump Sonia. 5 players apiece.
This is the way we like it. It's great to see everyone having a good time out on track. We certainly
Rogue and
hope...
Josh out with lead jammer.
Certainly,
So
yes.
hot on his feet, he's turning into Vindaloo.
Well done. You get a prize now, Melody.
What?
Chomp Sonia, meanwhile,
Great
recycle.
through those blockers from Chompy. That was great.
Yeah.
5 points to Josh. Chompy finishes her initial. Josh asks the pack to speed up, and they don't, so he calls it off.
So double donuts on that one.
Push by Tush. Touches her head, checking that she's got that jammer panty on.
She does. She's
Definitely
even got a
does.
helmet on, which is even better.
Oh,
Apex Predator. Toe stops down and acceleration is happening.
Push my Tush, juking side to side, trying to find that hole in the Guardians' defense.
Ferris Wheeler and Don't Panic Pixie making life very hard for Pushy. But she is almost through, forced to the inside. Meanwhile, Apex Predator, one more to go through, and he
Uses
gets...
the apex to his advantage.
Indeed, because he is an Apex Predator. Gee, that wasn't even a pun. That was so bad. Tushy is also through. Penalty box is clear. We are back to 5-on-5. It is all happening on track.
Apex Predator calls it off.
2 points for the Guardians.
1 point snuck in for the medics.
Oh, geez. So we are now at a 8-point lead for the Guardians. 6 minutes and change in this bout. Rogan Josh and Tamagotchi line up against each other. I think they're discussing what they're going to have at the Lady Daily afterwards. Tamagotchi practicing running rings around Josh. And here we go. Both jammers just launch into the back of the wall.
Tamagotchi gets low, skips through that.
And there she goes.
Out
She
with
has
lead
got lead jammer.
Dude tries to lay a hit on Josh, but Josh is too fast.
Tamagotchi checks her rear view mirror.
Hits and quits. 0 points to the Guardians.
And she picks up a penalty for that as well. So it's 3 points to the medics. But Tamagotchi's going to have to sit down and hand off a power start to the Galactic Guardians. They're 5 points ahead at the moment with 5 minutes left to go. And if Apex Predator's number was number 5, it would be serendipitous. But no, he had to choose number 2, didn't he? Ruined it for me.
Oh, pants.
Terrible, terrible.
Sam is
man.
away. Some great communication on the track from the medics there. I can hear them all the way from the bench here. Apex Predator makes his way through. Lead jammer.
Fat China, meanwhile, picks up a penalty, so the wall's a little thin on the red and white side. Oh, but there he goes. It's the dude with that outstretched butt.
Push my Tush takes a turn to recycle Apex all the way to the back.
And he gets around the outside.
5 points.
Tamagotchi, meanwhile, back on track. Takes on Ferris Wheeler, Skates of Wrath back on.
Finished her initial pass as Apex comes back to pick up a few more points.
Every point counts at this juncture of the game. Calls it off.
4 points to the Guardians. What a great
So,
jam.
Great jam, because that was 9 more points to the Guardians, so they are now 14 points ahead. Is it enough of a cushion? We'll find out as the clock winds down. You got
3 minutes, 40 seconds.
Judgment Ray and Rogan Josh are going to be your jammers. We've got 4 blockers aside. We are 5 on 5. And we have an official's timeout. There's something that needs fixing. Rogan Josh takes
a chance. Fix his skates up.
He does.
No better time than now.
And he's also just, I'm not sure if you can do that legally, Josh.
The jam's not started. It's fine.
It's a nice attempt. I don't know. If you blow the whistle, no one notices. Oh, I'm in the lead. How about that? But no.
No, he was down. Down skater.
Down.
Passed the ball legally.
Pass the ball legally when you're down? I think we're getting our sports confused now. Isn't it down to do? I don't know. It's something else.
Jam's back on.
Only thing we're going to do later is get down at the Lady Daily. Whistle blows. Here we go.
Rogan Josh jumps straight up that inside line. Fancy footwork from Judgment Ray. It's not enough. He gets a cut.
Yeah, a bit too fancy by the looks of it. So Rogan Josh a chance to put some nails in the coffin of the game.
Rogan Josh straight up the outside. 4 points, calls it off. Medic Mayhem call a timeout.
Indeed they does. Too much derby is never enough. If you're on Facebook, make sure you like Light City Derby on Facebook, also on Twitter. You can keep abreast of all the news and information.
And Instagram.
And Instagram too, you are correct. So, all the social media covered. I'm sure there's even a Pokemon Go team for Light City. There must be.
Everyone's taking a moment for a bit of a chat here. Nutting out the last couple of jams.
It's all coming down to the last couple of jams here as we wind our way down. Don't forget to grab yourself a 15% off card on the way out from Mormon and Pank. Do yourself a favour, as they used to say, and they should keep on saying, because it's an excellent deal. We have Ferris Wheeler lining up on the jam line. Powered start to the Galactic Guardians.
Medic's looking fierce with a nice defense triangle.
It's not just the makeup. Tease with the big words and the big noise. Only got the dude to get past.
Dude's fighting hard.
That is fantastic work from the medics. Excellent
He lays
blocking.
on him. Dude knocked to the ground.
That chewed up a lot of time. Getting some help there this time, Ferris. And nice dodge weave, turn parry spin, picks up 5 points for the Galactic Guardians.
Judgment Ray hits hard.
And he plays hard.
And he's out, finishes his initial pass.
Skatesarath chases him down, but he's too quick.
Ferris.
Oh, look at that.
Fancy footwork saves him from a cut.
I think those dance moves will be repeated later on the dance floor at the Lady Daily.
Hope so.
I hope so. That was beautiful pirouetting. Getting a few high fives from his team on the way out. They were great moves. Rogan Josh lining up against Push Matush. Tushy checks the toe stops. Yep, they're still on. Here we go.
Tight jam.
We got you. Doing a great job.
Pushing the pack straight up.
And
He takes a big stack.
almost. Polly all over that one. Push Matush forced to recycle. She's going to try again. And this time she gets through and picks up lead jammer. We've got a skater down. So the Law form the wall. We're going to get the St. John's out. No, Pixie shrugs it off and says, no, I'm good.
There's Wally just amending the time clock to ensure that her stopwatch is on par with what you're seeing on the screen.
Absolutely. That's what we love about the Law. They are all over everything, making sure every part of the game is run exactly to clockwork. So we're going to have Apex Predator and Tushy going to line up on the next jam. We wind it down.
5-on-5.
Ladies and gentlemen, give a big hand to all your skaters. It's been an awesome derby today, hasn't it?
In a great game. Pushing hard as Push My Tush makes her way through the Galactic Guardians defense.
It's all over Apex Predator.
And they take him right back 20 foot behind the pack.
Oh, yeah!
Oh, dude, slams Ferris as he tries to recycle Push My Tush.
That's great presence there from Duda Hazard. Apex Predator again hit to the inside.
Push My Tush, lead jammer.
Oh, mate, it's just been no let up at all from the very first jam. Both teams just leaving everything on the track.
Push My Tush through again.
Oh, yeah,
Odin
great
Kitty
work.
comes in for the hit and miss. Apex Predator flat on the floor.
Again, a lack of pelvic commitment from Codeine Kitty. Ferris Wheeler trying to clean through, a way open, but Apex Predator going all the way back. Tushy, meanwhile, so they're just going to use the clock as much as they can. Not sure what you call that.
Apex Predator.
You actually get points
Unskating.
taken off for that?
So they just had to make their way through the pack again, so it's not an extra pass.
2 more points to Medic Mayhem.
Ferris comes in hot. Trying to lay some hits on that defense.
Bash Prompt and Ferris combining beautifully. Double D and Tamigotchi also combining beautifully on defense against Apex Predator. 4 more points to the Medic Mayhem.
Everyone's fighting hard, not long left on the clock now. Apex Predator finally finishes his initial pass.
And that is the end of it, ladies and gentlemen.
What a great game.
Medic Mayhem with 11 points in that final jam, but it doesn't look like it was quite enough. 13 points, but it is going to be the Galactic Guardians coming away with this one. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand up. Please come to the line. Please lay out your hand and get a sweaty hand in return from your favorite derby players as they come around to give you a high five.
Love it.
This has been awesome derby from Light City Derby once again. Don't forget, August 20th is where it all happens. This lady makes her debut for Light City.
Great plan. Be there or be square.
Be there or don't turn up. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the Galactic Guardians as they come around.
Lap of honour.
Apex Predator, Billy Verdon, Bash Prompt, Skates of Wrath, Cruella to Kill, Rogan Josh, Codeine Kitty, Momo Malicious, Ferris Wheeler, Don't Panic Pixie, Combat Wombat, Catastrophe, and Hex Det. Your winners today, the Galactic Guardians. Don't forget, guys, give it up for your Medic Mayhem as they come out to collect their high fives.
Push My Tush, Kamikaze, Tamigotchi, Fat China, Chop, Sonia, Dude of Hazard, Judgment Ray, Luna Chick, Double D, Smack and Teaser, Commander Strax, and Luce. What a great game.
Awesome game, everybody. See you down at the Lady Daily. My name is Pants.
My name's Melody.
See you on the flip side.